What you have is an official narrative, and then you have the real story. And then you have some junk conspiracy under that somewhere. So you have to sift through those levels. That's what I call dark journalism. Kennedy here is waving to the crowd, and when he goes behind the sign, he gets shot. Another shot here hits John Connolly, and then there's the fatal headshot there.
It's a pretty horrible video.
It's the death of a president on a public street in broad daylight. I mean, it changed the whole culture, and I think we're watching that right there. So here I am with Alexandra Bruce from Forbidden Knowledge TV.
Hello.
Daniel List calls himself Dark Journalist. He runs a website he started 5 years ago, where he seeks to expose the secrets of the deep state, the forces that would keep us from knowing the truth about the world we live in. His YouTube videos have been viewed over 5 million times. Annual subscriptions start at $39. List's web seminars and video podcasts cover a range of familiar alternative news topics, from the hidden forces he says are behind 9/11 to America's little-known black budget. But with the recent release of long classified government documents, one of his most popular subjects has also been a favorite: the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
So it's 3 shots.
Well, 3 shots is the official version. I think it's organized, triangulated shooting. I don't think that Oswald shot any of the bullets. His intelligence links...
List has been investigating the Kennedy case ever since he took up dark journalism, switching from an unfulfilling career reporting on tech companies to focus on subjects he was more invested in. Now he's part of a chorus of skeptics who've kept the question of who killed Kennedy alive for more than 50 years. List's theory, involving a cameo from the Watergate break-in mastermind E. Howard Hunt, is on the more elaborate side.
I put out a documentary called Agent Oswald, which looked into Oswald's CIA connections. And Douglas Caddy, who's the Watergate lawyer, told me that Hunt told him that it was actually the UFO file.
The UFO file?
Yeah. And...
Like aliens?
He said it was the alien presence. That was the reason behind the assassination.
Have you looked into other signs of alien presence here? Is that something that you've seen other indications of?
Well, you can go into the history of it. I mean, there's 70 years of material since 1947.
Right.
And it's a lot bigger than just like the Roswell crash or something like that.
So the CIA killed Kennedy to stop him from learning about the UFOs?
Well, first of all, Kennedy had a long track record of knowing about UFO activity, and that gave him a kind of an entree into that world of exotic technology. And when we get our hands on that technology, it's a hotter secret than the atomic bomb.
List says the evidence for his claim is already out there, in the form of an unauthenticated memo supposedly showing that Kennedy asked to share UFO technology with the Soviets. But when the Trump administration agreed to release thousands of new papers last month, he hoped there'd finally be solid data to back it up.
Were there things that you were hoping would come out in these documents that was really definitive, hard proof?
No, they blocked most of the important documents. I think the ones that we're getting are kind of, the fluff on top. So for example, there's a major one here about MLK's sex life. There's another one about Hitler in Argentina. I mean, this is kind of fluff documents that they've rolled in here.
You don't think we'll ever get documents from the government acknowledging the UFO thing?
No, I don't think there'll ever be any kind of official disclosure.
If List is discouraged, he doesn't show it. He likes the search for truth where it's been intentionally obscured, and answers to a world that can sometimes feel like it's gone off track.
When it comes to the Kennedy sort of myth and the Kennedy life, I think you are looking at a real pattern of how society could rise, and it could be something better.
It does feel like on some level you are pursuing the truth about Kennedy as a way of honoring him.
I think that you do have to honor someone's service who brings the world to a better place. Kennedy's vision was of a new world. He's taking us into a new frontier. When Kennedy is gone, that sense, almost Arthurian, mythical sense of a hero leader is gone with it. And if we could have fulfilled that moment and brought it forward, I think we'd be living in a very different society.